Good morning, VHS. I'm Cody,
I'm Olivia.
and these are your morning announcements. Here's the Pledge of Allegiance.
May everyone please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
The first Board Game Club meeting of 2025 is this Friday after school in Mr. Kane's room 118. Come join us for some games.
There's no sports for today. That's it for us. Have a great day, BHS.
Well, good morning. Welcome back, everyone. Hopefully everyone had a great break. A couple friendly reminders. You know, we're not supposed to have the cell phones. And actually, the law, I don't know if it, I think he signed off on it again or something along those lines about no cell phones in the classrooms and stuff, in academic area settings, stuff like that. So kind of keep that in mind. Next, puffer jackets, headphones, beats, all that should be put away. Shouldn't have those out. Also, students, remember that you have 10 days to drop or change schedules, drop classes, something along those lines. You are supposed to email your teachers. A couple of things about, real quick, email etiquette. Do not put everything you want in the subject line. Your subject line should be schedule change. And then it should be, Miss So-and-so, I would like to have a schedule change. I already had this class, or I noticed I don't, whatever, that I need this. So that's why I need a schedule change. And I get it. They're going to try to do it as ASAP. It shouldn't say something like, get me out of this class. We don't switch lunches, so that ain't happening. Just because you want a lunch change ain't happening. So just kind of keep that in mind. Speaking of lunches, today's lunch, chicken, popcorn, smackers, or the homemade pizza. Today's sporting events. Today is senior day for bowling. They're going up against Copley at Charger Lane, so good luck to the bowling team. I have here JV girls basketball versus Manchester. It's home at 5:30. And we also have the sports booster meeting at 6 o'clock in the teacher workroom. So that's that. Over break. Hey, students, you need to remind your coaches that we need to get the results so that I can read or have some sort of acknowledgement of sports or activity that you did. For instance, I know the boys wrestled at Stowe, or the wrestling team wrestled at Stowe 2 weeks ago. I don't have results for that. I know swim team competed in Suburban League on Saturday. I know the wrestling team is good, and Coach Moore normally does a really, really good job. It's been injury plagued a little bit, a lot going on. So normally do really good, but I haven't been getting boys basketball, girls basketball, anything. So please kind of get me. I know the girls lost a very competitive game on Saturday to Talmadge. JV only played 2 quarters. I know the boys basketball did pretty well. I believe on the 27th we won, and I believe Vern Reynolds and Darion Holly got players of the game at that. I can't remember where they were at for that. So we just got to keep that in mind. Get us that information. Tell your coaches. Look, even, win, lose, there's always something I can read off on that, and I really like to read off on that, so kind of keep that in mind. Students, for you freshmen, hopefully you guys have learned the pacing of high school. I'm going to tell you right now, this second semester picks up and goes faster and faster as the year goes along. I put this in a parent square, and I've mentioned this to people in the past. The second semester is kind of like stepping on a treadmill that's already running at a 10-minute pace, let's say. Okay, 10 minutes per mile. And then as the semester goes on, it just slowly increases that speed from 10 minutes a mile to 9 minutes a mile to 8 minutes a mile. Next thing you know, you're running 5-minute mile at the end of this semester. So the reason I'm saying this is we definitely, for seniors, there's a lot that's going to be happening. There's going to be all kinds of stuff, deadlines and things that you need to be tracking. For you freshmen, it's going to happen a lot quicker. Before you know it, the grading period will be over, semester will be over. You might not be, or you might be eligible for spring in the sports or spring next fall. So you kind of have to keep that in mind as this semester goes really quick. And before you know it, we're going to have that testing, because at the end of February, we have the ACT testing day for just juniors. The only ones in the building will be juniors. And then within 2-3 weeks, we're going to hit that ELA testing for the sophomores. And then next thing you know, it's going to be spring break. And when we come back from spring break, there's the other 5-6 tests that we have to get done. And it's going to happen really, really quickly. So kind of keep that in mind. Seniors, hey, I'm telling you guys this right now. Seniors, don't do anything stupid that's going to cause you not to be able to go to prom, because every year there's some senior does something right around this time. They get OSS and then they can't go to prom, and then I have their parents screaming at me. It's not going to happen. If in 8 years it's not happened, it's not going to change this year. So keep that in mind. Don't do something stupid that's going to cost you prom. And I know that's probably the number one priority on everyone, although it should be graduation, which is just like 3 weeks later. Don't do something that's going to cause you not to walk across the stage. And yes, I have done that to kids in the past because they have done something so severe that I said, okay, now you don't get to walk across the stage. You still graduate. You will still get your diploma just the following Monday. You just don't get to walk across the stage. So please, keep that in mind as you start moving forward. With that, we'll see you in the halls.